Hi, it's Chris. It's cooled off and it's starting to rain out, and I should be reading my book for book club next week, but I think I'll work on some RYOBI projects instead. I have a friend that found a 24 volt RYOBI weed whacker trimmer at a garage sale, and she was going to donate it to church. It came with 2 batteries and a charger. The batteries, when she pushed the button, had 1 bar, but when she got home they wouldn't take a charge. So I'm going to take a look at it. I never even knew that RYOBI made 24 volt tools, so it'll be something to learn. When you plug the battery into the charger, you get the dreaded flashing red, which says that it's defective. The RYOBI webpage actually says that they had a 24 volt battery, but they say for out of warranty replacements, contact Home Depot, and Home Depot doesn't have it. I don't see any replacement 24 volt RYOBI batteries or knockoffs available. To open the battery, we've got to cut the label. There are 5 T15 security screws that come out of the side. The sides of the case pull open. And then the battery pack should pull out. And so it looks like it's 6S2P battery. I don't see any labels on the cell right now. So the bad news is that some of the cells are totally drained, but there are a couple that are still good. That one's 3.1 volts. One option is to take the 2 battery packs apart, harvest the good cells, and then try to put together one single pack. We'd have to cut all the welds and the cell leads. And it says it's from 2010, so I'm not sure how good the cells will be, or if the battery management board is even any good. I've removed some case screws and pulled off the Kapton tape, and I'm going to try to unsolder the cell leads next. I've removed the BMS board. I carefully broke off the welds on each battery, and then this cover just lifted off. You can just see the cells. Now I'm going to have to do the other side. I've got all the cells out. I'm just going to give them a quick test to see how many good ones we have. We only have 4 good ones out of the 1 pack. It looks like I have 10 good cells out of the other battery. So I'm going to run the batteries through my battery tester and do a NOR test on it, so it will totally charge them, discharge them, and see what the resistance of the battery is and what their capacity is, since I only see a Sanyo label, nothing else. You can pick up a new trimmer edger at Home Depot for 80 bucks, so it's not worth putting too much money into this. The voltage on tool batteries is really just a lot of marketing. When they say 18 volts, it really is a 5S battery. It's made up of 5 cells, and the cells can go from 3 volts to 4.2 volts. And so the serial voltage, when you put them together, goes from 15 to 21 volts, but it's called an 18 volt battery. Likewise, a 24 volt battery is a 6S battery, 6 cells, and it can go from 18 to 25.2 volts. And then you have a quote 40 volt cell, which is actually 10S, so 10 cells in series, and it goes from 30 volts to 42 volts. But what you'll notice is that the 18 and 24 volt batteries overlap. So I think we can use a fully charged 18 volt battery to work with the 24 volt tool. With one of the cases, I'm going to see if I can just solder a plus and minus wire on this and put that in there and glue it down, and then run the wire to one of my 18 volt adapters and see if that will run the weed whacker. I soldered some 12 gauge copper stranded wire, it's silicone, onto the terminals here. I'm going to try to hot glue this piece down to the case. I've cut a notch in the box here and I've made a knot, and I'm going to put the cover back on and screw it down. I've designed several 3D models for RYOBI 18 volt adapters, and I'll put links in the description below. The battery adapter just slides in and locks. I put the battery in a backpack and the wire runs over to the battery adapter. Well, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please hit like and subscribe, and have a great day.